impossible human relationship is one where the relationship cannot ever become healthy, stable, or functional because the core conditions required for such a relationship do not exist and cannot be created between these two people. It's not about a failure to communicate or needing to try harder or temporary conflict. It's about a fundamental difference in capacity. A relationship is impossible when somebody's core needs, abilities, or realities contradict each other so completely that they cannot have a relationship without one person harming or diminishing the other. An impossible parent-child relationship consists of several factors. One, where the parent demands obedience, but the child seeks autonomy. A parent who equates independence with disrespect will always clash with their child. Mutual respect cannot develop. If the child needs emotional safety and empathy, and the parent doesn't have empathy, if the parent cannot attune or regulate, the child is left raising themselves. You cannot create a secure bond with somebody who cannot feel you. The parent refuses accountability, the child needs repair. When a parent cannot apologize or admit harm, the relationship hits a developmental freeze. The parent uses guilt, shame, or fear to control, and the child wants connection. True connection cannot exist when there's manipulation. The child often eventually shuts down and walks away. The parent insists on being the victim, and the child must carry the emotional load. This reverses the roles. It's the parentification of a child. It is the parent that is supposed to teach the child how to regulate their emotions. A parentified child relationship is structurally impossible to make healthy. The parent's identity depends on the child's compliance. If the parent needs the child to play a particular role, the rescuer, caretaker, the reflection, or trophy, the child cannot be themselves. Authenticity kills the illusion, so the relationship collapses. The parent demands closeness but rejects the child's true self. Conditional love, I love you when you act how I want, is an impossible bond. The parent isn't truly, genuinely loving the child. The child is playing a role. The parent may be incapable of genuine love. The parent competes with the child. Jealousy, competition, or sabotage makes a real relationship impossible. A parent who sees the child as a rival cannot nourish them. The parent wants authority without responsibility. They want control, but they don't want to do the work that it requires to be a parent. This imbalance guarantees dysfunction. The parent's instability requires the child to stay small. If the child's growth threatens the parent's ego, then the relationship stops being relational at all. It becomes a containment system. And when the parent refuses to evolve, the child outgrows the dynamic. This leads the child to push away from an emotionally distant or controlling parent who can't adapt, which leaves the child feeling misunderstood, unsupported, and unaccepted. Any of these sound familiar? I certainly have had an impossible relationship with my mother. It has been very surface level and minimal my entire life due to her emotional instability. You never know how she's going to react, so just don't tell her anything. Have a good day.